Hello and welcome back. Figured we'd start out with something peaceful and flowery and joyful here, aside from all the crap that drivers leave wherever they frickin' go. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Now normally I like to show something that's kind of more on the educational side, or something I'm doing that I think is entertaining enough to show everyone else. Now today I woke up in Oklahoma, and for those of you who follow me, I'm not just a desk jockey. I do a couple other things, but I was doing my pre-trip and I noticed something interesting, and in this shot you can probably see it, but just in case you can't, I had to mimic the conditions here because I had places to go and things to do at the time I woke up. But when I woke up, my windshield wiper blade on the passenger side looked a lot like this here. Now on the driver's side it looks like that there, and you'd say, oh yeah, no, that's, normally you wouldn't necessarily even notice this sort of thing, but the end is missing. Now there's nothing actually broken in it, it's cleanly taken apart at the pin, and this piece that goes on here is removed without any real reason as to why. I'm gonna pop this off because no point on letting it blow away, because I can fix this when I get back to my yard. But the point is, and now we're back to the trash. Other drivers, is it not bad enough that you've already got to fight with the DOT, legal obligations, e-logs, trying to make your deliveries and pickups, people on the road? Isn't that bad enough? And now we got to be, pulling stuff off of other people's trucks, stealing little parts. Because I can tell you for a fact, since I drove through the rain last night, that piece was there when I parked. My windshield wiper was exactly in the position it was supposed to be when I parked. But when I woke up in the morning, that little piece was gone, with no chance of finding it again. So now I've got to make the rest of my trip with only one wiper. Now whatever, piss on it, it's, I can get to a repair shop or my yard, whatever, and get a new one. But where has the camaraderie of being in the same job description gone? Where has human decency gone? Like I for years and years and years, like everyone else, I try to overlook what I see here. Garbage. But since I have the ability, we're just gonna kind of take a moment to look there and notice a missing piece and the moral and ethical values that represents, and say, garbage. What happened to you people, my brethren? What happened to when you kind of look out for each other? Maybe your dash cam and my dash cam, when we park at night, we have supporting evidence for each other. Now granted, I wasn't running mine last night because I'm currently upgrading to a new system. We're going from a 4-camera system to an 8-camera system, and this is exactly the sort of reasoning as to why we have to do that, and to cover our own ass for other reasons as well, mainly other people on the road. But I wouldn't have thought that it should be necessary for us to have to do that. So pardon me for not being educational, pardon me for not being particularly entertaining today, but I just feel it's kind of worth noting that something's got to change with the way that people behave, with the way that people act, because there's no professionality here. We're all listed as professional drivers, but survey says this is a lot of garbage in my book. So it's food for thought, nothing else. Got my piece, screw it. I hope you're happy with it. You know, it's probably like 20 bucks at the dealership or a junkyard for me to get a new one. I don't really care about that part. The ethical values that represents, though, that does stand, you know, in the way of everything that I was raised to believe. So maybe that's just me, but I've got a different set of values here that I work under, and I'm gonna point out things when they don't meet that value. You don't have to live that way, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna turn into garbage over this kind of crap. I don't do what other people do. I'm fairly certain that if I look, I will find the garbage and I can throw my crap there. But it's just me on a rant. For the rest of y'all out there, stay safe, keep that rubber side down, and hopefully next time we'll see you with something a little bit more educational or entertaining, or whatever the case may be. Till then, just remember this little flower.